Hi, I'm Alexander.
Hi, I'm Roman.
Today we looked into business model Canvas.
And we were looking what makes a good service. We checked out different services, took them apart, and looked at the different parts that combine the thing.
We did the envy sheet, which is basically what do we like about service, what excites us, and then we put all these nice, beautiful notes here, and we clumped that. And what are you looking for in a good service?
We were looking at the different touch points, especially going from the touch points to the backstage behind them and seeing how the whole area of the backstage builds up and is combined and interconnected to actually bring those touch points.
What else did you discover when you were looking at the backstage stuff?
For me personally, I discovered in the backstage that coming from the touch points, it's a very good way of going down the rabbit hole through a company and realizing how huge it is. Everything that I've considered as a company so far is actually just the backstage of service.
Is there anything that inspired you that you take away and can apply to your own project?
One thing that inspired me is that I understood that the service I want to work on for sure has to be simple, clear, and maybe offer something free. It is so simple but very useful.
What inspired me to take into my own work was probably to really look deep into the backstage of the service and find the interesting connections between different silos, find areas where energies can be aligned in the backstage, where communication can be improved in the backstage.